Hey guys, welcome to a speed test comparison video between the Sony Xperia Z3 and the Sony Xperia X. Now the Sony Xperia X runs a mid to high end CPU, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 650. This one is paired with 3 gigabytes of RAM and has 64 gigabytes of internal storage. And this is a mid to high end phone. The Sony Xperia Z3 runs a Snapdragon 801, also paired with a 3 gigabytes of RAM. This one has 16 gigabytes of internal memory, and this was the 2014 flagship phone from Sony. This is the 2016 mid-ranger phone, but with sort of high-end features like a 23 megapixel camera and a 13 megapixel front-facing camera. So first off, let's do a startup test. So let me see if I can get the 3, 2, 1. So let's see which one starts up first. After the startup test, we're gonna load up some apps, see which phone does it faster, do some multitasking, load up PowerPoint presentation, and see just which phone is faster generally. And I think Xperia X is gonna win. This one is a really fast phone. Boom, the Xperia X has loaded and we are all ready to go. The Xperia Z3 is still starting up, and there we go. Now both of these phones are running Android 6 Marshmallow, the exact same version, and still waiting for the widgets to load up. Still waiting. See how much time it takes, but anyway, both of these phones are loaded up and ready to go. Let's go to settings and see the Android version, about phone. Yeah, like I said, both of these phones are running the exact same version of Android 6.0.1. So there we go. And you can see the widget has loaded up on the Xperia X, while the Xperia Z3 is still loading it. Still loading. There you go, it's loaded up now. So Xperia X is much faster. Even though this is a mid to high end CPU, this used to be a high end CPU, but not anymore. The Snapdragon 801 is replaced by 820. So for part 2 of my test, I've got a couple of applications, couple of games, and let's just see which phone is faster in launching them. Then we're gonna try and multitask and see which application stays in memory and which ones get refreshed. So you can see no apps are running right now in the background, so let's begin with Smash It. So 3, 2, 1. So you guys can see Xperia X is faster in launching this game. So let's just quit this game, let's minimize it, and try Temple Run 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. And again, you can see Xperia X is much faster. The difference is only marginal, but yeah, the Xperia X is definitely faster in loading up the games. So let's minimize this and try Epic Citadel. Yeah, more or less the same. Touch to start. So let's do a benchmark of this. And by the way, both of these games are set to the maximum quality. So here we are. The average frame rates on the Xperia Z3 is 51.6. The average frame rate on the Xperia X is 57.8. Same resolution, ultra high quality, so Xperia X does beat the Xperia Z3 even in gaming. So let's quit this. Okay, so I just turned on the autofocus on my camera. Let's move on to Chrome web browser. You can see all of the different apps are still running in the background. So let's launch Chrome in 3, 2, 1. Again, the Xperia X is faster. Let's load up a website. So let's load up the Steam store. 3, 2, 1. Xperia X is much faster. And by the way, we are on two different internet connections. Both of them have same speeds. This one's connected to D-Link. This one is connected to another router. Both of them are same service providers, but yeah, the speed is also the same. And these are two different connections, so that there is no difference in the loading speed. So Steam has loaded up. Let's load up GSM Arena. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Surprisingly, I think the Xperia Z3 was slightly faster. Let's load up this review in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, only marginal difference. The Xperia X was slightly faster. Let's go to Sony's own website and see which one was the faster. So Sony. Sorry guys, it's a little bit difficult typing, looking at the camera screen, but yeah. So here it is, sonymobile.com, sonymobile.com. So let's go there in 3, 2, 1. Wow, the Xperia Z3 was faster this time. Let's open this. 3, 2, 1. Xperia X was faster. So I guess the web browser test is kind of inconclusive, because sometimes the Xperia Z3 is faster, sometimes the Xperia X is faster. Now the Xperia X loaded up faster. But yeah, so let's go here. Phones, 3, 2, 1. Xperia X won this time. Let's try Xperia X performance. 3, 2, 1. Again, the Xperia X took the show this time. Xperia Z3 is still loading. There we go. So I'm gonna minimize this and move on to Instagram. So let's go there in 3, 2, 1. So the Xperia X was slightly faster there. So let's minimize this. So let's test the camera in 3, 2, 1. Xperia X was faster. Let's click a picture. Xperia X was faster because I'd consider Xperia X a faster phone because this camera has autofocus. This one is a fixed camera. Let's minimize this, and you can see all of our applications are still open in the background. So let's go back to Smash It and see if it reloads or if it takes the application from the RAM. So Xperia X is reloading the application. It got refreshed while the same game on the Xperia Z3 was still running in the background in the memory. So Xperia Z3 was faster in multitasking. So, but we're gonna try this again. So let's try and go back to Temple Run 2 in 3, 2, 1. And again, you can see the Xperia X has refreshed the game and it is loading once again. Meanwhile, it is still running on the Xperia Z3. So Xperia Z3 is definitely faster when it comes to multitasking. And you can see X is reloading the game. That was really unfortunate. I thought the X was better in multitasking. So let's try Subway Surfers in 3, 2, 1. So it's more or less the same. Both of the games are running in the background. Let's try Chrome. 3, 2, 1. Again, running in the background. So let's continue on with the test. Let's launch the music app. 3, 2, 1. So Xperia X was slightly faster here. Let's minimize. Launch the messaging application. 3, 2, 1. Xperia X was faster, but there are absolutely no messages over here, so I can't really tell. Let's launch Adobe Acrobat Reader. 3, 2, 1. Xperia X1. Let's launch PowerPoint. The Xperia X is definitely faster, and let's open up a presentation in 3, 2, 1. The Xperia X is definitely faster. You can see how fast this thing is loading up the presentation. Okay, so I went to 15th slide. Xperia X definitely wins this. You can see it's already loaded up over here, while meanwhile this is still loading. So let's open up Album. Xperia X1 this time. Let's open up Track ID. 3, 2, 1. So okay, I think I haven't set up Track ID on this one, so let's try that again. Let's quit the Track ID on both phones. Try this again in 3, 2, 1. So the Xperia Z3 was a little bit slower. Let's try the YouTube app. 3, 2, 1. So I guess both the phones are more or less the same. Let's try Facebook. 3, 2, 1. So Xperia X was a little bit faster. Let's open up the Google Play Store. 3, 2, 1. Definitely the Xperia X. And let's try the calendar app. Again, the Xperia X was a little bit faster. Alright, let's try multitasking again. You can see all of these apps are still running in the background. So let's go back to Epic Citadel. Or no, let's go back to Instagram. Running, no problem. Let's try Epic Citadel. Both of these phones are reloading the app. Okay, why the hell is the orientation changed? But anyway, let's try camera. 3, 2, 1. Xperia X was a little bit faster. Okay, this is annoying. The orientation has changed. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't think I can get this. Oh, there we go. So let's go back to Temple Run. And again, unfortunately, Xperia X is reloading the game from the internal memory. Meanwhile, the Temple Run was already up and running on the Xperia Z3 inside the system RAM. So yeah, I'm guessing the Xperia Z3 is much better when it comes to multitasking. I think this is just related to the operating system and not related to the Snapdragon chipset inside of here. So yeah, let's go back to the music player. The Xperia Z3 was faster. Let's go back to Google Chrome. The Xperia X was faster this time. So I'm guessing this is a really mixed bag thingy. Most of the time, I think 90% of the time Xperia X is faster, and when it comes to multitasking, the Xperia Z3 is faster, and this is more of a software issue. If Sony optimizes the Android Marshmallow on the Xperia X to be more multitasking friendly, I guess this phone will win in every aspect. Let's try Google Play Store. Again, both of the phones are very similar. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, do stay tuned for more videos like these. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later. And hey, before I go, let me show you which phone shuts down faster. What I'm gonna do here is quit all of these applications, clear. There we go. So let's see. Definitely Xperia X is faster. It's already off. Xperia Z3 is still powering down. There we go. So thank you for watching, guys. Do stay tuned for more videos like these. See you all later. Bye.